Hi again, it's Jerry. Good morning. Replay from last night. I thought I'd show this one. Division of myself, Azrael, and Den Hsienyang, one of our new guys. Ship is the Hsienyang. Excuse me if I've completely butchered the name on that one. I've got no idea how to pronounce it. Tier 8 Pan-Asian destroyer. Basically, ostensibly a Benson with a few perks. One being a very, very good smoke mechanic, which is one of those long deploying, short duration smokes, which basically makes a cloud a mile long that lasts around about a minute. The torpedoes are the deep water 8 km torps, reload speeds about just under 2 minutes. The detection range on these torpedoes is really good, 0.8. They're relatively fast. They are ideal for picking off battleships because they're very hard to avoid. So it's all very good. We've taken 2 destroyers. We've got the Hsienyang and Akatsuki, along with a Chapayev. Chapayev is carrying radar. So obviously the thing we're going to do here is take the B-cap with a radar as a backup. So we've got a gunboat, which is pretty much what the Hsienyang is, and an Akatsuki, which is not too shabby on the guns. And it's time to pick off the first destroyer, which is the Akatsuki on the enemy team. The refire rate of these guns is very good. The accuracy is very good. They're fantastic at short range. Enemy destroyer has smoked up. We just called for the radar, and the radar should be appearing about now. 2 of us are firing on him. Unfortunately, Akruiser is behind the island, but hey, we didn't really get too much firepower from the cruiser. We just needed to use his radar. So that should finish off the first of the enemy destroyers, and then we can carry on trying to take the cap.
Smoke screen set.
Took some dope. We now asked Den to pull forward and use Chapayev into smokes. Mixed blessing this one. Obviously, smoke is a torpedo magnet. I'm about to go outside and spot for everybody else because my smoke is there running, and Azrael has another smoke available, so he'll smoke for Den when the time comes. So we've done our job. We've caught the middle cap, which is always the most important cap, and we are kind of hoping our team will take the initiative and actually start looking at pushing on. Now, I want to draw specific attention to the Missouri that is currently in H3. We were a little bit disappointed with that Missouri towards the end of the game. It's a typical example of someone that's got a premium ship and doesn't know what to do with it. The Missouri is SSDD taking, whatever it is, and as you'll see towards the end of the game, that's not the world's finest player. So we pulled the cap at B cap. Now the discussion is whether to go A or C. We made the decision to go towards A because the only radar ship that was available for the enemy team was actually over at C, so it seemed pointless going over there and fighting with a radar ship available, and there's more fat targets going towards the A cap. So we're going to push towards the A cap and see what happens. Hsienyang's detection exactly the same as a Benson at 5.8. The torpedoes are 8K, which is worse than the Benson torps, but they are slightly faster. There is the option on the Hsienyang to put the 9.2 55 knot ones on, but to be honest with you, no, I don't like them. Too slow. These are much more fun. Just strayed a little bit too close to that south of that North Carolina there, so I got spotted at 5.8. This is what makes me laugh about battleship players. They've seen a destroyer, they've seen smoke, they've spotted the destroyer, the destroyer's been seen. Do they change direction? No. North Carolina decides that no, I'm not going to change direction, I'm just going to carry on driving straight broadside onto a smoke. People wonder why battleships get torpedoed all the time. So nice 2 little torpedoes in there. 1 flood. Was it 1 torp? 2 torps. 1 flood. Guys repaired it. Now it's a case of burning the thing down. This is where communication in divisions comes in, because Den had spotted the Hsienyang on his radar, called it that it was behind us. I'm calling to Azrael saying there's one behind you, then looked at where his turrets were facing, and by the time those Akatsuki turrets get turned around, it's too late. So it's my job to go and hunt the Akatsuki. Go hunt the Hsienyang. We don't have the backup of the radar because Den had just burnt his radar. So he's going to push in with his hydro, and we're going to act as gun support to get rid of that Hsienyang. Get some guns into the equation. Let's just get rid of these destroyers. Managed to tap Azrael there with the ship as I was trying to weave. That's the thing you'll find with Hsienyang. It's very manoeuvrable, and the turrets rotate so fast. You basically play a dance constantly, and I actually find it more satisfying to play than the Benson. I didn't rate the Benson at all. I didn't enjoy it in the slightest. What you do get with this Hsienyang is you seemingly get a very nimble ship that it's very easy to keep. It's very, very easy to keep your fire on target all the time. If anybody saw that little wayward shot there, I thought the ship was going the other way. I thought it was facing the other way with all the smoke and the splashes. I actually thought it was turning left, not right. So the shells went behind because I had no idea where I was shooting at. So we've got a Colorado coming in. I mean, this is a strong position. We've taken a strong position. The rest of our team, not so much. We have a Tirpitz currently hiding behind an island at H3. We've got a Duke of York in the same square as him. We've got the Missouri that's moved from the 2 line to the 4 line and now heading back towards the 2 line at the back. All of our battleships are basically sitting back there in that little clump. The only people that are engaging at all are us 3, the Edinburgh, the Kutuzov and the Akatsuki. All of our heavies are not engaging at all, which is wonderful. So torps are out in the Colorado. Again, straight lining. You just got to love ships that do that. Nice little 5 torpedo hits in that suite. Has repaired. Time to get some fires going on it. Den's purposely not firing because he's within his bloom when he fires his smoke. Azrael's got his torpedoes out on the Colorado. Smoke's about to run out for the Chappie, so I'm popping a smoke for him so he can stay unspotted because it's well within his detection range. And Azrael's torps are going to so it's a case of getting this thing down. And Chappie gets the kill. We're now on radar, which can only be the Atlanta, which is just coming around that corner. And the Atlanta has popped his radar with all of us shielded by islands. So we purposely waited for that Atlanta to run his radar off, and then we can engage because he's fired it completely wrong time. Oh, we got Theo. I didn't actually notice that Azrael had died at that point. So now we need to push into the sea cap. Just keep your eye on the mini-map to the cluster of ships down there. They are just not engaging. You've got the enemy ships all running away. You've got our ships all statically camped, and we're never going to get that A cap until someone sorts out doing something, actually growing a pair, which is battleships. It's random battleships never grow a pair. Just going to smoke for Den again. That's my last smoke cloud, so you have to make the most of that. We need to get rid of this Atlanta, so I'm just going to pile at full speed, keep him spotted, and let Den spank it. I'm not going to bother firing. So far we've got 7 torpedo hits, 3 floods, a shed cap, and 80,000 damage. We're currently capping the 2 caps. We hold the B cap, which is always the most important cap. We are slightly down on ships. We're down a cruiser compared to the rest of the enemy. And we still have a large bundle of ships hiding. Now that Missouri will not move now. The radar-equipped battleship that should be going out ahead to help spot up that Hsienyang. Oh, it'll be Akatsuki. Is it Akatsuki? I can't see. This is too small. Yeah, Akatsuki. So basically, the ship that should be radaring that, pushing it, is Hsienyang.
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser.
We're not allowed to complain about things like that because of battleships. So we're now holding all 3 caps. We are down a battleship compared to the enemy team, so we're still looking very good. We should be able to pick up as many points as we can. Should. So now we're going to push out, try and pick up some of these battleships that are coming around the back. There's a DeGrosser, a Shiratsuyu, we just need to hold the caps now. You'd think this would be simple. 3 caps. We've got the DD advantage. We've got quite decently healthy ships. This should be an easy win now. To get some torpedoes away on the DeGrosser. He's probably going to turn away from these if memory serves me. So torpedoes are in. If you watch the DeGrosser, he hasn't changed direction until now. So he's going to avoid some torpedoes, but not all of them. This is why don't people who play battleships ever vary their direction or their speeds? I never do understand this. So we're currently sitting on 608 to 738. We are still down on ships. We do hold all the cards here. But once again, we've ended up with a situation where a destroyer is behind our battleships. What battleships we have left. I really don't know what's going on over there. I can't for the life of me work out what went on. They had the advantage, and they no longer have the advantage, which is shocking, really. So the thing is, I'm an ardent battleship player. I love playing battleships, but as everyone who's seen me play battleships, I'm quite aggressive. I refuse point blank to sit back at max range and just snipe unless it's unless I'm low health or repairing a heel or something like that. I prefer to use the first part of the battleship name, which is battle, as in get stuck in. If you can't be bothered to brawl in a battleship, then what's the point in having it? You've got big guns, big secondaries, big damage, but they're not the most accurate things over range. Why would you sit back at maximum range
The enemy is about to win.
doing nothing? Missouri hiding behind an island. There's nothing he can shoot there at all. He has not moved. He's done a quick circuit and decided, no, don't want to do this anymore. It's ridiculous. He's now got a situation where he's sandwiched between 2 destroyers because he's not mobile enough. I bet it'll be everybody else's fault, I bet. So I'm currently looking at a King George V and a Duke of York. trying to draw the Duke of York into my torpedo range and trying to trying to bring the King George V into torpedo range and hopefully trying to get torps off on the Duke of York without getting spotted myself. If you watch the torpedo lead indicator, that Duke of York isn't doing very much in the way of manoeuvring. So let's see if we can get here. Two sets of torpedoes, 2 ships, both sides of the island. Hopefully, I think there's 2 destroyers, and there's a couple of torps in on the 3 torps in on the King George V and a dead King George V. Duke of York has only just twigged that there's torpedoes on him, and he's going to eat 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, and that's another kill.
Enemy battleship sunk.
So 10 torps, 2 battleship kills from the same salvo. Why didn't I get a double strike for that? There you go, same salvo, no double strike. Work that one out. Nah. So game is utterly lost at this point. Beggar's belief. As it stands currently, 926, 655. We've got 1 cap to their 2 caps. There's not a whole lot else we could have done as a division, I don't think. 170,000 damage, 16 torpedo hits, 9 floods, 2 shared caps, 3 kills. Currently looking at, I think there's a high caliber, a devastating strike. Yeah, I don't think that's a terrible performance. Well, thank you for watching. Hopefully it was fun, or not, and see you on the other side.